Sorry.
Hello and welcome to Footballers. It's bowl week, baby.
That's right.
So TJ wasn't here last week, so he gets it. Hold on.
That's happened to me several times.
I think my headphones are dying. They're not charging.
I've gone headphone-less on several shows lately.
We can hear you.
Yeah, but I like the headphones, but I guess it's time for new ones. I guess I could just bring my AirPods. But it's bowl week. I got a question, guys. How much is ESPN paying for bowl games?
A lot.
Because there's no way these things make money.
Definitely not in ticket sales.
I am watching the 68 Ventures Bowl right now that we bet on last week. Louisiana versus Delaware from Mobile, Alabama. And there looks to be about 12 people there.
Yeah, I don't even know what business you said.
We didn't either, so we looked it up last week. It's a financial business or something.
Sure it is. Well, probably they're not real good if they're sponsoring that game.
Yeah. I thought 68 Ventures was like you'd get one and you'd owe her one.
I like that a lot.
So we bet on this game. We'll run through that quick. I took Louisiana -3. They just threw an interception in the end zone. Timmy C took the over 58.5. It's 0-0. They're almost at the end of the first quarter. Not looking good there. And Pondwater took Louisiana -3. It's Louisiana and Delaware from Mobile, Alabama, and there is nobody there. But we'll get started on last week's pick. Everybody is -2 units for the week so far, depending on how this game plays out. Everybody lost. Boise State +10 at Washington. Washington smoked them. 38-10.
Ouch.
Well, I was seduced by the raised skirt and perfumed inner thigh of the blue field.
Everybody also lost. Troy -2 at Jacksonville State and the IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl from Montgomery, Alabama.
They really like Alabama.
That was Troy lost 13-17. Let's see if we can find some attendance numbers for that bowl. IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl.
I think with the last 2 weeks in the list of bowl games we have and who's playing, I think we should call the last 2 weeks series of shows like you have a problem if you're gambling on these games.
All right. So they played at the Crampton Bowl in Montgomery, Alabama.
Stop it.
The Crampton Bowl.
No, I mean, that's the name of the stadium, the Crampton Bowl.
There's more people watching us than went to that game.
That's that, yeah.
And now we lost that viewer, so we still have more people interested.
All right. The Crampton Bowl is a 21,000-seat stadium located in Montgomery, Alabama. TJ, how many people you think went to this game between Troy and Jacksonville State? Both teams from the state of Alabama.
Yeah, that's interesting. You said 21,000 seat building?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 600.
I was going to say 1,600.
15,000.
Oh,
wow.
That ain't bad.
I didn't know that many people knew those schools existed.
So the first game we talked about was Boise State at Washington State. That was played at SoFi Field. SoFi Field holds 70,000 plus.
Mm.
The attendance for that game was 23,269.
I mean, they probably paid for the rent of that, so good for them.
Just tonight in Orlando, Florida, I watched Old Dominion beat USF. USF was favored by 3.5. Pondwater picked USF. I too picked USF minus 3.5. But Timmy C got a. Oh no, Timmy missed 2. He got a hit. He took the under 53.5. Final score was 24-10. That's 34. So he nailed it. Now, Pondwater got his win on Army Navy because he took the under 38.5. Navy came back to win 17-16. That's 33. Timmy C took over 38.5. It was 33. And I went like a man, Army plus 6.
I mean, I would say the under in that game is always pretty safe.
I took the under in that game.
Let's see the Cure Bowl.
Like the band Robert Smith?
No, like the stuff you put on meat to cure it.
Now, if you would have gave me another guess, I still wouldn't have guessed that.
I don't think either one of us is right.
Well, I don't have numbers for this year, but the Cure Bowl is played in Orlando, Florida. The recent attendance figures were 10,518 last year. I mean, this is like an 80,000 seat stadium. 11,121 the year before, 11,911 the year before, 9,784 the year before that, and then the COVID year they had 4,488.
They should probably move. Like you
Why
could
don't
probably
they just
have
put these bowl games at local high schools?
Or how about this? Unless you're like an actual drawing college, just have the bowl game at one of the 2 schools.
Yeah.
Let's try that. See if someone shows up.
Ridiculous. There's no way ESPN is making money off this.
No, I mean, no.
Touchdown
Well, they might be
Delaware.
because they're partnered with gambling apps now. So maybe they are. I don't know what that
I don't
cut
know.
looks like, but off the game itself, no chance.
Well, Timmy C's not here, but I have his picks. My
Well,
picks are in. Timmy C's picks are in. We're going to go with the regular bowl games between tomorrow and next Wednesday. And then we're going to end the show with our playoff picks for this week. So with that being said, we're going to start first with TJ's favorite bowl, the Xbox Bowl.
That's right.
From Frisco, Texas. Missouri State is playing Arkansas State.
From Frisco, Texas. Are they playing it at the Star?
They're playing at the Xbox Bowl at the Ford Center at the Star.
Yeah, that's a nice indoor facility.
So there's 2 games this week from Frisco, Texas at the same place. You have the Xbox Bowl, and then we'll get to the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl here shortly.
So I'm going to be honest with everyone about my pick there, Arkansas State plus 1.5 against Missouri State. It's surely a guess.
Yeah.
I know absolutely nothing about either team, and neither should you unless you go there. So
I'm
give
a
me
big
Arkansas
Missouri
State
State
plus.
fan.
Yeah, I believe you.
They're the fighting moo cows.
Oh, well, then I feel good about my minus 1.5 pick.
Pondwater, who's your pick? Missouri State minus 1.5?
Give me the Moo Cows at minus 1.5.
I popped you good last week with the La Bowl. So I
Yeah.
got to make sure we keep up the trend. The Missouri State fighting moo cows.
Yeah.
Timmy C is taking Missouri State plus 1.5. Not quite sure how he got that number, but that's the number he got that he sent in our text thread.
Probably chat GBT'd it.
Minus 1.5.
He took Missouri State plus 1.5.
No, Arkansas is the underdog.
Well, Timmy sent me a picture of his bets, so it's
okay.
He got it at plus 1.5.
Okay.
So
I don't that's good, I think, or maybe could be bad. I don't know.
Hey, Colin, what's going on, man? Thanks for popping in.
I'm not a big fan of the moo cows anymore. I really like the Arkansas State Armadillos.
That's utterly ridiculous.
Nice. I just saw their logos, and Missouri State's definitely a bear of some description.
Oh, maybe it's an anteater.
Moo bears.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm talking about Arkansas State anteaters.
It looks like a wolf, maybe. What a bowl game this should be.
Well, I would imagine that if you were going to eat your ant, Arkansas would be the state to do it in.
Ooh, they're the red wolves.
Oh,
how scary!
You said anteater.
I'm taking Arkansas State plus 1.5. I got a good feeling about those guys this year.
I do too. I'm with you on that.
All right, our next bowl from Conway, South Carolina, the Myrtle Beach Bowl. Kennesaw State will be facing off with Western Michigan. Timmy C is taking Western Michigan minus 3.5. Pondwater, what's your pick?
I too am taking West Michigan at minus 3.5.
Well, allow me to shake it up a little bit. Give me Kent State plus 3.5 at Western Michigan.
I too am taking Western Michigan minus 3.5. I lied. I'm not. I'm going a whole. We're really going to shake. I'm taking the over here, 47.5.
Shit.
Oh wow, somebody's feeling ambitious.
I see a 30-20 ball game. I don't know who wins. I'm pulling for points.
I don't know what Western Michigan's mascot is.
They're the Mustangs, I think, legit.
Oh. No, they're the Broncos.
Broncos. Same thing. One's a car, one's a
No,
SUV.
one runs fast, the other one bucks.
Oh.
And Kennesaw State are the Owls.
No NFL right now, Colin. We're doing straight bowl games, bowl picks. But yes, Ewers will not save the franchise, I'm afraid, for you there, buddy.
I think you meant the other one. So here's Kennesaw State's record or schedule for this year. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
They started their year off. They lost to Wake Forest 9-10. They lost to IU 9-56.
Indiana IU?
Yes. They beat Merrimack College 27-13. They beat Arkansas State. How about that? 28-21. They beat Middle Tennessee 24-16. They beat Louisiana Tech 35-7. They beat FIU 45-26. They beat UTEP 33-20. They beat New Mexico State 24-21. They lost to Jacksonville State 26-35. They beat Missouri State, the Red Bears or whatever they are, 41-34.
No, the Moo Cows.
Yes, that's true. They beat Liberty in double overtime 48-42, and they beat Jacksonville State 19-15. So they've only scored 40 or more 3 times the entire season.
All right, I'm changing all my picks.
All right.
I'm going under 47.5.
Sounds like a pretty good idea.
I changed my pick. I'm going under. All right, our next bowl game from Raymond James Stadium, the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl in Tampa, Florida.
Stop it.
Yeah. Timmy C. It's Memphis at North Carolina State. Timmy C. is taking NC State minus 4.5. Pondwater, what say you?
I'm taking Memphis State plus 4.5.
It's not Memphis State.
Well, it's Memphis. Oh, sorry, the plus sign that I had there.
TJ.
Memphis 4.5 plus 4.5.
I got Let me take the Dave route. I'm taking under 57 here in Memphis at NC State.
Man, every time we get around North Carolina, it seems to bite me. That's why I went with Memphis.
I'm going to North Carolina on Friday.
I'm taking Memphis plus 4.5. I think they went outright.
Mm.
All right. Our next great big bowl is the famous Idaho Potato Bowl on that stupid blue field in Boise, Idaho. Timmy C, Washington State at Utah State. Timmy C's taking Utah State minus 1.5. TJ, what about you?
Well, this is probably where my parlay falls apart because I agree with Timmy. Utah State minus 1.5.
Pondwater.
I too am going with the Mormons minus 1.5.
Nice.
Well, I'm shaking it up a little bit. I'm taking Utah State minus 1.5.
Oh, sweet. They are the Aggies, but they should absolutely be called the Mormons.
The Stormin' Mormons.
Yes. Stormin' Mormons.
All right. Our next bowl game is from Miami, Florida. It's the New Orleans Bowl.
Sure, that makes sense. I like that.
Stupid blue field sounded bitter. I just don't, Colin, I don't think people should be allowed to have fields any color other than green.
I don't hate that idea.
Grass is green.
It's true. Even Kentucky bluegrass
Is green.
is green.
You want blue end zones? That's fine. Your field should be green. The Eastern Washington with that red field, same bullshit. Get rid of it. Green grass.
There's a team in Michigan. Their field's gray. I think
That's dumb.
it is dumb. I think it's Eastern.
I don't like it. It's gimmicky, and it has no place in football.
Mm.
All right, so we're at the New Orleans Bowl in New Orleans, Louisiana, at the Superdome because they're going to fill that bitch up. Toledo and Louisville.
Absolutely. I mean,
no, excuse me. Western Kentucky and Southern Miss.
I would assume when they have these bowl games, I would assume the stadium signs like a package deal to have all of these bowl games there. I would hope.
The Southern Miss ought to have a pretty good crowd there. That's an enthusiastic fan base.
Yeah, my good buddy's Southern Miss grad. I should talk him into going to that game next week instead of being in. He's going to be in his town in Mississippi. When I was texting you at his house, Dave.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that was like 10 minutes. He grew up like 10 minutes from where you live.
Mm.
But Western Kentucky, Timmy C's taking his Western Kentucky, obviously minus 5.5.
Nerd.
For Southern Miss. Pondwater, what about you?
I'm just going to go under 57.5 on this. I really couldn't tell you which team's going to win. So,
TJ,
I'm with Pondwater here. Give me the under 57.5. Western Kentucky known for their vaunted offense.
Yep, I also took under 57.5.
Look at the Kentucky Hilltoppers schedule this year. They're 8-4. So that's something.
They have the ugliest mascot ever.
They do.
Next to Stanford's tree. That's not a tree, and it's a cardinal.
Singular cardinal.
It's a color.
Let's see. Western Kentucky has beat Sam Houston 41-24. They beat North Alabama 55-6. They lost to Toledo 21-45. They beat Nevada 31-16, Missouri State 27-22, Delaware 27-24. They lost to FIU 6-25. They beat Louisiana Tech in overtime 28-27. New Mexico State 35-16, Middle Tennessee 42-26. They lost it. Are you ready for this? They lost. What do you think the score of when they played LSU? Louisiana State University.
9-7. I saw LSU's offense this year.
Pondwater, what do you think the score was? Western Kentucky at LSU.
Oh, it's probably about 55-7.
They lost 10-13.
Wow.
I mean,
yeah, Brian Kelly deserved to be fired.
I mean, but not only did Brian Kelly deserve to be fired, but
just so you know, Santa Claus said lanes
And they lost to Jacksonville State 34-37.
I'm half tempted to make a bet on every bowl game that's not a playoff game and just bet the under.
I mean, yeah. I mean, this one's indoors.
It doesn't matter. So many people are entering the transfer portal and they're not playing. Like USF, we took USF -3.5 or whatever for that game against Old Dominion. Old Dominion starting quarterback entered the transfer portal. He didn't play. USF lost their head coach. He wasn't there. USF's quarterback also entered the transfer portal, so he didn't play. It just so happened Old Dominion's backup quarterback was better than the shitty USF backup quarterback.
So Southern Miss has scored more than 35 points 3 times this year. They got beat by – oh, never mind. That was last year. Excuse me. I said they got beat by Southern Alabama 55-3. That was last season. This year – what? Oh, I see. I'm like, they only played 4 games. There's 2 different columns.
Andrew says the best running back in the country is going to the draft and not playing on December 31st, and that's bullshit.
Yeah, Southern Miss isn't overly impressive either. So,
who's the best running back in the country?
Bo Jackson.
Is he talking about the guy from Love from Notre Dame?
Jeremiah Love. Well, I mean, Notre Dame's not playing, so that makes sense that he's not.
Well, they should be playing in the Pop-Tart Bowl if they weren't children.
Listen, I'm 40 minutes to Notre Dame. I follow the school. I'm not really, but you guys know I'm not really a mega fan of any college football team. I understand why Notre Dame did what they did. I get it. I don't have to agree with it, but I understand it.
Here's the thing. Notre Dame's mad at the ACC because they said the ACC is promoting Miami over them. Miami beat Notre Dame.
Right.
If Notre Dame has a gripe, their gripe should be with ESPN and Alabama because
Correct.
Notre Dame should be in
Ahead of Alabama.
The playoffs ahead of Alabama.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
No, I don't agree with that either.
Alabama got smoked.
Yeah, they got raced by Georgia
in their championship game. What makes you think Alabama's going to come back and win the national championship after getting just booty blasted last week? Or 2 weeks ago, whatever.
All right. So I also I don't think that you should lose your conference championship game and still have a bye week. Ohio State.
Well, I mean, who else were they going to put in front of them?
Anyone else? Alabama, why not?
Well, they lost.
I know. They're the Kansas City Chiefs of college football.
Yeah, I mean, that's just – you can't be punished for losing your conference championship game by 21 points. But BYU lost their championship game, and they got pushed out of the playoffs because they were ahead of Miami.
Too bad, so sad. Their tears are delicious. Next.
Florida State won their conference championship game against the top 15 team 2 years ago by double digits and were pushed from 4th to 5th. And the whole reason why was because if they put Florida State in, they couldn't justify putting Alabama in over Texas because Texas beat Alabama. And if they didn't put Alabama in, that means no SEC teams were going to be in that championship.
I don't see the problem.
Alabama went and got blasted first round. Lost to Michigan.
Well, Florida State would have got blasted first round too. Who's next?
Still deserve to be there. We're going to the Bush's Boca Raton Bowl. What does Boca Raton mean, TJ?
Isn't that a city?
What does it mean? What does it stand for?
I don't know.
Boca Raton.
Is Bush's like the baked beans or the
Bush's
or
baked beans.
Or a grooming choice?
They're gonna throw baked bean cans at them.
Okay.
Also, how about this for a team that should have got a bye week over Ohio State, Texas Tech? They're 12-1. Go ahead.
Texas Tech should have gotten the bye.
I agree.
Wait, Texas Tech has a bye.
No, I just bracket.
Who's Texas Tech playing?
Okay, I was. Did I read it wrong?
We're all over the place.
Yeah. Texas Tech got a bye. They're fourth. Ohio State only fell from 1 to 2. Georgia 3, Texas Tech 4.
It's because in the bracket they took the bye week into the first round, so you had James Madison in Oregon and then Texas Tech bye. So I assumed they were playing. My bad.
Yeah. All right. So we got the Bushes, Boca Raton. Boca Raton, that means rat's mouth, by the way.
Rat's mouth?
Yep.
I don't like that.
Toledo versus Louisville. Timmy C's taking Louisville -6.5. TJ, what about you?
Again, I don't have high hopes for my parlay right now. Give me Louisville -6.5. Me and Timmy are agreeing too much.
Pondwater?
I too will take Louisville -6.5. The only thing I know about Toledo is that Corporal Klinger was from there, and he liked the Toledo Mud Hens.
Nerd.
I also took Louisville -6.5. They beat Miami this year and then proceeded to fall apart after beating Miami.
That you say that, Dave, we should write down the under for all these games and just see how many times it gets hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's fascinating.
All right, let's go back to Frisco, Texas for the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. UNLV and Ohio. I'm taking UNLV -6.5 in this game. Timmy C is taking the under 65.5. Ooh, that's a lot of points there. 65.5.
Yeah, it is.
I'm changing my pick to under 65.5. I like that.
The over and under 65.5 in that game.
That's a lot of points for a bowl game.
That is.
Pondwater.
I'm going with UNLV -6.5.
I think UNLV smokes them anyway, but yeah, Ohio did just fire their coach with cause. Apparently, the reasoning that was released says,
was it because he sucked?
No, they said that he was drinking in his office and he had alcohol in his office in his desk drawer, and he would share it with coaches after games and practices.
Yeah, he's in fucking Ohio. I'd drink too. I'd be an alcoholic if I was in Ohio.
Yeah.
He thought it was a 1970s detective.
TJ.
I saw the over under and I said, yeah, go ahead and hammer that under.
How do you not get to drink if you're a coach?
If you're an adult, it shouldn't matter. I mean, guess you're not allowed to do it on campus.
Well, I guess if you were any good at your job, you could get by with it. I guarantee you that they would have never fired Nick Saban if he was drinking in his office.
No. You think Nick Saban didn't have a bottle of bourbon under his desk?
Nick Saban could have probably smoked meth in his office and been fine.
I wonder what Lane Kiffin had under his desk.
Like, congratulations on the championship. I really wish you would stop doing blow on the sideline, but you keep bringing the natties in here.
Yeah. All right, our last Common Man Bowl game, the Sheridan Hawaii Bowl in Honolulu, Hawaii. California from the ACC and Hawaii from whatever the hell Hawaii's in now. Timmy C is taking California -1.5. I, too, am taking California -1.5. Pondwater.
I'm going with the over 54.5.
Stupid.
I don't think there's going to be any defense played in this game.
I don't think it'll matter. I don't think there'll be any offense in this game either.
We'll see.
TJ.
Cal -1.
Too easy. Hawaii sucks. Cal also fired their. Yeah, I mean these bowl games. They need to get rid of this shit.
Yeah, they do.
All right, it's time for the playoffs, boys. Our Friday night game, which we're going to do right here and do a live watch along on Markout Moments.
We need Andrew on this show so that we have a little credibility. He's over here in the chat. I mean, I'm just looking at him as show notes at this point. This guy's on it.
You don't follow this?
Huh?
Maybe it should just be Andrew and Dave doing footballers.
I don't give a shit, but about 2 teams. 3.
I'm literally watching the 68 Ventures Bowl as we do this. This is my life. Watch the Cure Bowl before this. All right, Pondwater. Here's one of your teams, Alabama and Oklahoma. I guess this is both your teams.
Man, I have been flip-flopping. I have flip-flopped on this game 4 times today. My head tells me that Oklahoma -1.5 is probably the way to go. But damn it, Roll Tide +1.5.
Is Ty Simpson healthy?
I think that Alabama's going to come roaring back this week on this game, and I mean they're my 2 favorite teams. I'm a winner either way.
Kind of cheating.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Andrew. Beating Alabama twice in 1 year is tough.
Yeah,
but this isn't a Nick Saban Alabama.
No.
But my question is Ty Simpson healthy? There's a lot of talk about his back, and he is not healthy. And we saw a horribly played game in the SEC championship.
Mm-hmm.
TJ, who you got?
Well, off what Dave just said with the championship game performance of Alabama, go ahead and give me Oklahoma -1. I do think Oklahoma is going to beat them twice this year because, for one, as Dave just said, Oklahoma is healthier right now, and also, I think I'm not going to sit here and say I think the Alabama runs over, but I definitely think they're in a hiccup right now, which is fine. It happens.
It's the playoffs. Crazy things happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
IU just beat Ohio State.
Yeah.
So
Timmy C's taking the under 40.5.
I'm with Andrew. Andrew thinks it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be damn entertaining.
I do too.
Well, I think that too.
Here's the thing. All 4 of us have 4 different picks here. Pondwater's taking Alabama +1.5. TJ's taking Oklahoma -1. Timmy C's taking under 40.5.
You taking the over?
I'm taking over 40.5.
Oh.
A 24-20 ball game's 44 points. And you just never know.
That's true.
I'm taking the over. I hate Alabama. I hope they lose.
Well,
but all I care about, here's the deal. I don't have a team in the fight in this playoffs. I just want to watch entertaining football.
Mm-hmm.
And I want it to be fair and called down the middle and no shenanigans. And if I had to pull for anybody, I'd be pulling for Texas Tech or Indiana to blow this whole thing up.
Yes. Oh, IU can do some real damage to the playoffs.
I guarantee you the winner of this game is not going to be in the championship series.
Well, Alabama is ranked 9 and Oklahoma is ranked 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whoever gets past this game is going to go out in the next round.
Ohio State were they the 9 team last year or the 8 team? Did they play in Tennessee or did they play in Ohio State? I think they played in Tennessee.
I think they did too.
The next time
Ohio
I pay
State was the
attention to
9
Ohio
seed, I
State,
think, and they won the whole damn thing.
the next time I pay attention to them will be the first time.
Wow.
Seeded, not ranked.
Well, that's they're based off their. They were the 9, yeah. So they're 9. But I mean, it's everybody's ranked except for. I mean, they threw in last year. The only teams, Clemson and SMU, were technically not top 12, I don't think, but they both ended up making it. So, but I don't know. I just want good football, and I don't want any bullshit shenanigans.
I'm with you, and it's going to happen. But
so, yeah, James Madison and Tulane are in because they were the highest ranked.
Yeah, it's like a week, like Ole Miss and Oregon, or it's like they're getting a week off. There will be no upset alerts coming up on these games.
Well, I would
love an upset in one of those games.
I would absolutely love that too. Especially like I don't have a lot of faith in Oregon after this year, but I was going to say the first game you'd probably see shenanigans if there was any. If James Madison even so much as sniffs an upset at Oregon, they'll be flagging the dog shit out of him. Yes. They do not want James Madison to play Texas Tech over Oregon.
Yeah.
Oh God, that'll be.
But see, that's the thing. That's where
Tech might hang 100 on them.
That's where it gets shady. All right, our second game is the noon game on Saturday. What are we doing? This is probably the best game, I think, of the first round. Definitely the best game of the Saturday slate. Miami and Texas A&M is your noon game. What?
Yeah.
TBC's taking Miami plus 3.5.
Wow.
Pondwater.
Gig 'em. Give me Texas A&M minus 3.5.
TJ.
That's incredible that Oregon only lost one game this season to the number 1 team in the country.
Well, they weren't number 1 at the time; they became that. But yeah, give me Texas A&M minus 3.5. I don't know. Oregon just didn't look like Oregon this year. I don't really know how to explain it.
Did they lose their Nike sponsorship?
No.
Texas A&M?
No, Oregon.
No, the Oregon guy.
Well, I know.
Oregon.
Owns Nike.
Yeah.
I just heard down here that Nike was supposedly has $1 billion exclusive deal with LSU now.
No,
well,
Nike.
Nike can go to other schools, but that guy is based out of Oregon.
Well, yeah, I didn't think that he was going to ever turn his back on Oregon.
No, he's not. Hermes is taking A&M. TJ's taking A&M. Pondwater's taking A&M. I think A&M is not as good now as they were earlier this year. I'm taking Miami plus 3.5. I think it's going to be a dogfight.
Yeah, and we all know what Penn State became. Oregon beat him by 6 in double overtime. That's not great. Granted, it was Happy Valley, and they felt they lost to IU by 10
and settled on Matt Campbell.
Yeah, they beat Wisconsin 21-7. They beat Iowa 18-16. Like this isn't. They beat Washington 26-14. Like there's not an overly impressive.
This is not the Marcus Mariota year.
Yeah, this isn't the track meet Ducks. Like I just don't have as much faith in Oregon as I do every other year. And I remember the first footballers were different college football. I said this was Oregon's year, and I don't think that anymore.
Well, I said it was Penn State's year. So
Hermes said that Nebraska's quarterback was going to Louisville.
He might be.
They got a lot of money in Louisville.
Yeah,
sure.
Papa John's.
Well, that's true. I didn't think about that.
All right. Our third playoff game, Tulane at Ole Miss. Since you live in Mississippi, Pondwater, we're going to let you start off. That's your wife's team.
Ole Miss minus 17.5, and I probably would have gone minus 27.5. I mean,
TJ.
The theme of the show. Give me the under 57.5 here in this game. I could see, because we're in the playoffs now, if Ole Miss goes up big, they're going to call the dogs off.
No, I could see Ole Miss might score 57 by themselves.
No, there's no way.
No, they're going to mash the kill button and take no prisoners. They're going to.
No, they're not.
They're
No, they're not.
They're in the playoffs.
They're
If anybody.
They're unified, and they want to send a message.
You're not going to risk anyone getting hurt in a 63-0 win.
No.
They're going to call the dogs off.
All right, we'll see.
Tulane lost their coach to Florida, John Sumrall. He will be coaching in this. But is he really there? I'm taking Ole Miss minus 17.5. Timmy C is also taking Ole Miss minus 17.5.
Like, if this game's 28-0 at halftime and Tulane's just not putting a fight up, you'll probably see the backups in the second half.
Yeah. All right, our last game of the week. This is the Saturday night primetime game. What are we doing?
Oh, boy.
James Madison at Oregon. Timmy C is taking Oregon minus 21. Pondwater.
I'm taking the over at 47.5.
You picked two overs. I have got all the things I just said about Oregon. I got Oregon minus 21. They'd be real dumb to bet anything remotely. But I am going to look. I'm curious because obviously I haven't paid attention to James Madison. I am curious to see their schedule. Okay, they got doubled up by Louisville 14-28. They haven't played anyone else worth of shit. They beat
all right. James Madison beat Troy 31-14.
They're now coached by they're now coached by college football legend Billy Napier.
I mean, I will say everyone in their conference, they've blown out this year. I mean,
I went with the over because I wasn't comfortable with the minus 21.
We'll get
I'm
the
not
same
comfortable with the minus 21 either. So I took James Madison plus 21.
I don't hate that, Dave.
I think we see like a 35-17 game.
If I was going to pick, I don't think that they're going to win the game, but I mean, the upset alert between these two teams, they got a much better chance against Oregon than Tulane has against Ole Miss.
I don't know. I probably go Tulane has a better chance only because of what has happened to Ole Miss in the last few weeks.
I don't think Tulane has a chance to cover 17.5 as much as James Madison has a chance to cover 21.
And, well, so they beat Weber State 45-10. They lost to Louisville. They beat Liberty 31-13. They beat Georgia Southern 35-10. They beat Georgia State 14-7. That had to have been amazing. They beat Louisiana 24-14. That's the Raging Cajuns, not the LSU. They beat Old Dominion 63-27. They beat Texas State 52-20. Marshall 35-23. Appalachian State 58-10. They beat Washington State 24-20. Now, I know Washington State is nothing to write home about, but that is a bigger program school, quote unquote. And they beat Coastal Carolina 59-10. So, I mean, they're beating the shit out of people in their conference for what it's worth. And they beat Troy in the 31-14 in their conference championship game. Like, they're in the ranks of the Sun Belt, like, they are just dominating folks. Now, what does that translate to Oregon? I doubt it, but
my bad.
We'll see. I mean, it's eventually. I don't think it's going to be this year. Now, we've seen it in the past, but eventually, one of these lower ranked teams is going to shock the world.
Absolutely.
And by shock the world, I mean they're going to win the first round game. They're not going to win the whole damn thing. But
yeah, we're going to have.
But you're going to get that Boise State Oklahoma upset.
I was just going to say it's going to be this generation's Boise State.
Yeah. One day it's going to happen. The problem is with the way it all works out now, with the National Signing Day starting in December, anytime you have a team, both these teams, James Madison and Tulane, have lost their head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Signing day used to not be till February.
Right.
The coaches didn't leave until after the bowl games. So now, granted, they're coaching these bowl games, but these guys are more worried about recruiting and things of that nature for the schools that are paying them mega millions now over the chump change at these smaller conferences.
Not to mention they're trying to recruit players that are on their current team.
Yeah.
To go with them.
So I love college football. It's my favorite sport in the world. College football has been ruined.
It's broken. And we've talked about it before on the show. There's ways to fix it. I don't know when they're going to start that track, or if they might not. You're still getting mega millions of dollars off these games. They might be fine with the constant coaching carousel. I don't know. Or the transfer portal. I can tell you at some point you're going to piss the fans off and they're going to stop going. Yeah. I'm not saying you're going to say 500 people are going to go to an Alabama game, but I'm saying like
but I mean, like me,
going to go down all that.
Like me, I had multiple opportunities to go to games this year.
Mm-hmm.
Why bother?
Right.
I mean, Florida State has made no effort to do anything with Mike Norvell and the disaster that he's put on the field the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck should I travel down to Tallahassee and spend thousands of dollars on hotel rooms,
right,
and everything else that comes with it to watch a mediocre program put out on the field? I flew to fucking Ireland last year.
You did.
Yeah. How'd that work out?
Trip of a lifetime. But a disaster. And I mean, if you're going to be spending money the way they want people to spend money, you better put something on the field. Because I can tell you right now, Florida State, that it's $56 million or whatever they owe Mike Norvell. That's a lot of money.
Mm.
Guess what happens if you lose the fan base? You're going to lose a lot more than that.
Right.
So you better figure it the fuck out quick.
Excuse me.
Before we
leave.
With
that being said,
well, hold on. If you sat here today and just threw your headphones across the room.
Hang on, the wiener dog's tearing up my setup.
But also, if you sat here and you were like, man, that TJ guy, he's got his shit together. I would love to parlay all of his picks together. You can do that. And on Fanatics, right now, that 12-leg parlay is plus 229,771. So if you bet just $10 on parlaying all my picks, you will win $22,977.16 if they all hit. There you go.
Yikes. You're better off just betting the under.
On all of them. I don't care who's playing. Could be a basketball game under.
All right, that's it. Bowl week. We'll be back next week to recap. We probably won't talk much about the famous Idaho Potato Bowl and shit, but I guarantee you we're going to be talking college football playoffs. It's here, and we're excited for it, but college football is broken.
Yes.
Now I'm going to look for our outro.
It's already on there. Just hit the button and it'll play it.
Oh.
It's the Footballers College Playoffs Reaction Show.
That wasn't